Hi, Sally. Hi, Lisa, how are you? Today I want to tell you the very interesting story of Pulsatilla medicine. You know Pulsatilla is prepared from the windflower. Like the windflower, swaying in tune with the changing direction of the wind, same as the Pulsatilla lady. Pulsatilla lady is mild and timid temperament who cry easily and are prone to sudden mood swings. Oh, go rapidly from happiness to despondence and vice versa. Yet she is remarkably irritable, not in the sense of pugnacity, but easily irritated, extremely touchy, always feels slighted or fears she will be slighted, sensible to every social influence. She imagines the company of the opposite sex a dangerous thing to cultivate, and that it is dangerous to do certain things well established in society is good for the human race. These imaginations belong to eating as well as thinking. They imagine that milk is not good to drink, so they will not take it. Aversions to marriage is a strong symptom of pulsatilla, religious freaks, and a special tendency to dwell on religious notions. He will not answer questions unless hard pressed, when all he will say is yes or no, or he will merely shake his head. Many of the complaints are associated with weakness of the stomach and indigestion, or with menstrual disorders. Women who abort various irregularities of the menstrual flow, false conception. The mental symptoms are often associated with the ovarian and uterine difficulties. With such a mental state, the general state of the body is worse in a warm room and relieved by motion. Tearful, sad, and despondent, ameliorated walking in the open air. Suffocation and an increase of the pains, and even chilliness in a warm room. A nervous chilliness when the patient perspires from the heat of a room. Cold drink relief, even though the patient is not thirsty. Cold foods are digested while hot foods make the body warm, from which symptoms are worse. Many symptoms worse after eating. The stomach symptoms are worse in the morning, the mental symptoms worse in the evening. Aggravation from fats and rich foods. Complaints of the pulsatilla patient. Head, wandering stitches about head, pains extend to face and teeth, vertigo, better in open air. Frontal and supraorbital pains, headache from overwork. Eyes, thick, profuse, yellow, bland discharges, lids inflamed, agglutinated. Styes, ophthalmia neonatorum. Nose, coryza, stoppage of right nostril, pressing pain at root of nose. Loss of smell, stoppage in evening. Mouth, greasy taste. Dry mouth, without thirst, wants it washed frequently. Frequently licks the dry lips. Crack in middle of lower lip. Yellow or white tongue, covered with a tenacious mucus. Toothache, relieved by holding cold water in mouth like coffee. Stomach, averse to fat food, warm food, and drink. Eructations, taste of food remains a long time, after ices, fruits, pasty. Bitter taste, diminished taste of all food. Thirstlessness, with nearly all complaints. Abdomen, painful, distended, loud rumbling. Pressure is from a stone. Colic, with chilliness in evening. Stool, rumbling, watery, worse, night, no two stools alike. After fruit like arsenic and china. Blind hemorrhoids, with itching and sticking pains. Dysentery, mucus and blood, with chilliness like Merxol and Rumex. 2 or 3 normal stools daily. Urine, increased desire, worse when lying down. Pulsatilla is indicated for amenorrhea, lack of menses or suppressed menses, from wet feet, and nervous weakness. It is, likewise, useful for tardy menses periods which are too late, scanty, thick, dark, clotted, changeable, and intermittent. The complaints may be accompanied by chilliness, nausea, downward pressure with pain. Leukorrhea, white discharge, is often acrid, burning, and creamy, with pain in the back, followed by a tired feeling. There may be diarrhea, during or after menses. Pulsatilla also makes a truly effective remedy for painful periods right from menarche to menopausal syndromes, that cause spasms and emotional upheaval.
Male, orchitis, pain from abdomen to testicles. Thick, yellow discharge from urethra, late stage of gonorrhea. Stricture, urine passed only in drops, and stream interrupted like clematis. Acute prostatitis. Pain and tenesmus in urinating, worse lying on back.
Respiratory, capricious hoarseness, comes and goes. Dry cough in evening and at night, must sit up in bed to get relief, and loose cough in the morning, with copious mucus expectoration. Pressure upon the chest and soreness. Sleep. Wide awake in the evening. First sleep restless. Pain in limbs, shifting rapidly, tensive pain, letting up with a snap, boring pain in heels toward evening, suffering worse from letting the affected limb hang down like vipera. Fever, chilliness, even in warm room, without thirst. Chilly with pains, in spots, worse evening.
Modalities: worse, from heat, rich fat food, after eating, towards evening, warm room, lying on left or on painless side when allowing feet to hang down. Better, from open air, motion, cold applications, cold food and drinks, though not thirsty.